Say crime does pay. Crime does pay, but there's consequences. That be the part they leave out. It's consequences for your actions. I'll go live. I'm sure they messing with my algorithms for when I just post stuff from my phone. Or, like I say, when I post my travel stuff, y'all not interested. And then y'all get mad because it's like, he got a bunch of industry stories and gangster rah-rah, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, everybody must die stories. But he won't tell them. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I'm not getting involved in that dry snitching that y'all love so much. It's not my style. That can be anybody's. What up, though? What city, what state? Do our roll call. We ain't did our roll call in a minute. Yeah, see, they don't want to speak about that. Crime does pay. We got Frisco, North Carolina, the Yay area, West Baltimore, yo, we in the building. My man B Rich, I gotta check on B Rich. Damn, so is B Rich? No, Shorty. I always say, was B Rich the last person from Baltimore with a hit record? But Shorty. But a lot of people think Shorty from the West Coast. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was from Baltimore. But he got that one song I like, something. Man, I gotta look that song up. Bitches or something that go like that. I was in LA and they was bumping that. JoJo, what's with the travel video? They don't like them. I post them and they don't like them. I just posted some and it say it might got like 60 views on them. You feel me? Like, they don't like them, I guess. But if I got on here and got a dissing people, I already know that's gonna do. They're gonna do 10,000 off the title. So look, the Lake Powell. How many people been to Lake Powell? I don't know. I posted because I've been. Might be some peace of mind for you. 60 views in 21 hours. I went to the spa. I actually was gonna go live from the spa on YouTube because I be noticing like that I don't be going live a lot. 56 views, 23 hours, 7 likes, 10 likes. I put something on here, ideas for investors that I know. Y'all could be people that I know. I go to a nail salon. It's over 100 foot tubs alone in one facility. Asians run it. All ethnicities get their nails done. You know, their feet done. So I'm like, why we not pitching in to own one of these facilities? That got 194 views, 17 likes, 6 comments 4 days ago. So it's like, if you trying to test the people that's on here, the subscribers of what they like, you don't know. So you really just got to post a bunch of random stuff. These so many lakes to go to. Or I guess you're saying there are so many lakes to go to. But I think that's a Lake Michigan. We got the biggest lake in America, I guess. Lake Michigan in Chicago. But I guess it run all the way to Canada. And I know back in during the slavery days, if people would get in that lake and go over to Canada, they was freemen. We are known for drama. Yeah, that's sad. We only entertained by drama, as you should say. Then another one was mountain views you can use. 7 days ago, 170 views, 20 likes, 8 comments. I was on the golf course. 274 views in 11 days, 23 likes, 8 comments. I went through the airport, and it was interesting for me to show majority of all of the flags around the world. Of course, you know me, I say show you the world challenge. I'm trying to interact with other people that travel that look like us. I want to see it. I might have been some places and some things I missed out on. You can't cover everything when you go to these places, so I be looking for stuff, right? So let me see. 336 views, 11 days, 35 likes, 10 comments. Great interview I feel like I done with the elder Kaba Kamene. 738 views. This was 2 weeks ago. 56 likes, 12 comments. Let me read your message. I notice people only like stupid stuff on the internet. True. You are shadow banned. That's why your views are low. Okay. We appreciate you, big homie, showing us the world for those us who don't got the money to see it. Well, you'll get the money one day and you're gonna go where you wanna go. So never forget that. Hit the likes before you type. Appreciate it, Faison. So then I did the part 2 with the elder scholar. Because I'm asking him stuff that I personally be wanting to know for myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a person that listens to my elders. I don't disrespect them. I don't curse around them. Or if I do, I apologize. That one had 397 views, 39 likes, 7 comments. That's weird. But it was pumping on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Because I went live from the Instagram, but I saved it and put it over here. Because we be having these type of discussions, and these the things we be wanting to speak about for the most part. Peace, God, Aberdeen, Maryland, tapping in. Salute to the whole DMV. Then I put, I know y'all like to see the turn up and the kicking it, because I wasn't doing that. I just came back from Egypt, and it was an experience. For sure. They lie so much to us about our history is ridiculous. So that's why I go and try to do interviews with these scholars, Professor James Small, the scholar right here, Brother Kamene, you know what I'm saying? Kaba Kamene, because I want to know this stuff. They ain't teaching in school, and if they my scholars and I know they been here and know this stuff, I want to know. Some people say, oh man, we don't care about that. We wasn't living in those slave times, and we wasn't born in Africa, and we from America, and we foundational Black Americans and all this. Now, what does all this stuff mean? I ain't ashamed to say I'm illiterate to it. I want to know. So I'm going to reach out to Brother Tariq Nasheed, and I want to do an interview asking him about this foundational Black American. Do that just mean Black people that was just born here in America, and let's protect that, or let's highlight that, or with science and everything, and as they say, it's a root to everything. It's a root to problems. It's a root to your DNA. It's a root to everything. So you got to start from somewhere. So it's like, okay, we can be foundational Black Americans if we was born here in America, but if mama descended from Africa, I want to know what part of Africa, what tribe, blah, blah, blah. And that's where the ancestors DNA come in. That's where the 23andMe come in. Venezuela had the third largest company in the world, and they destroyed it. Well, there's reasons for everything. Why? I don't know, but so I did the Labor Day yacht party, showed that, 1,000 views. Music was playing, jumping on the yachts. I mean, Labor Day weekend. Then I did, I don't know, I just, like I say, content over gossip. So you know what? I ain't tripping. I'm really, personally, I'm not tripping on the views and the likes and all that. Like, for me, it's me capturing moments of my life. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest, if it's, cause I post something on a TikTok and it got 1 million something views. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, me personally, to be 100% honest, I don't get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? It's either the people gonna like it, they not gonna like it, they gonna share it, they not gonna share it, you know, whatever. For me, it's moments to, if I'm want to reflect back in time in life, or as they say on the internet, gonna be here the rest of our lives, and I'm leaving footage behind for my great-grandchildren, then this what is coming in at. So salute to my great-grandchildren that will soon come. And I can honestly say, I'm living to be able to see a great-grandchild. Because my granddaughter 14 years old. So I've been a grandfather for 14 years. I'm more than happy. Like I told people, I'm not dying my, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dying nothing. It's just my nephew. Let me hit him from this. Oh, let's see. So, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm running with my nephew. I'm waiting on him. Pull up, we can move around. But I do that. I'm a proud uncle. You know what I'm saying? Uh, salute everybody on the check-in. Exactly, Joe, don't get caught up in the BS on the internet posse. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of the stuff just make me shake my head, because I see it's really coward behavior. It's really people throwing rocks and hiding their hands. None of these guys on no front lines. They try to diss my son, but the man put his life on the line every time he go out there on the forefront, being an activist. If you not doing it, you shouldn't have nothing to say about the brother. You should thank the brother. Everything gonna come together. Feed these youngsters something different. Yeah, so for me, I take on not being keeping no knowledge or no wisdom or no understanding to myself. I do these lives, I do these videos. Some people can sit their children down and say, hey, watch him. Well, why should I watch him? Who is that? I don't know him. But they'll be quick to say it take a village to raise a child. Now, if he was somewhere, just a random little kid fell off his skateboard, and I'm some random guy that he doesn't know, but I came to assist him because I probably had a medical kit in my car, he gonna take it, right? He gonna take that alcohol pad, he gonna take that Band-Aid. So it is a thing that you know, I was taught, don't trust stranger dangers, you know, and we have people that have messed over our trust, you know. Like right now, sitting at one of the cribs, I can flip the camera, but you know what they're gonna say? Oh, he's stunting, 3-level cribs and basketball court, you know what I'm saying? Now they'll say he's stunting on that. You know, and that was just to go back, you know, just me just talking crazy, or speaking on people that say all we do is kill and rob and do all this in Chicago. And you have some people that know how to manage money, and you have some that don't. You earn your money, you do what you want to do with your money. If you want to decide to invest in properties, invest into cars, invest into needs. If you invest into needs instead of wants, you will have more things in life. You know what I'm saying? Because That's your personal sacrifice, meaning I'm not gonna buy this new Mercedes Benz right now. You know, I'm gonna buy 2, 3 single families, fix them up, flip them. Then I'm gonna go buy 4, flip them, sell them. I'm gonna buy 6, flip them and sell them. Then I'm gonna buy a 16 unit, right? That's gonna be my money maker. I get to my second one, my money maker. My third one, my money maker. Now I can ride a Rolls Royce. I didn't need the Benz. You see what I'm saying? All the cars gonna add up to the same thing. It's gonna get you from point A to B. Whether they're gonna be electric or they're gonna be gas. Keep getting money, take care of your family, show love, and forget haters. Haters will always hate positive energy. Some people need to stop doing those bad habits and they'll see their money for sure. You don't get upset, you know what I'm saying, with nobody that's managing their money right, you know, or you trying to sink them down in that rabbit hole with you to smoking and drinking, and now you off your square, you don't want to go to work tomorrow, you coming up with all these bogus excuses to why you don't want to go to work, and then it's why you're not gonna have nothing. So then you want to wait till the month come and you want to put the pressure on your mother, your father, your siblings. Man, y'all need to pitch in, I gotta pay my rent. That's, you heard what you said, your rent. My kids living here, we ain't gonna have nowhere to go. Who fault is that? So you have to take accountability. You got to step up, you know what I'm saying, and be responsible. A lot of us is not being responsible. It's like, you can have children, right? And they feel like, okay, now they gonna go out here and have some children, but they think they gonna still live their life and kick it. No, you don't understand that if the parents couldn't kick it, you know what I'm saying, because they had a child they want to raise you under the roof, so they cut out all the partying and this and that. And if they did decide to get a babysitter, in some cases, probably was once a month. Like right now, you hear a lot of joint parenting, you know what I'm saying? Joint parenting, you know, the father might get them on the weekends, or the mother might get the children on the weekend. Now you got to think the average person working a 9 to 5, or they working Monday through Friday. So the things that they needed to personally do, go to the dentist, get their hair and nails done, go to the grocery store. You got to think all this stuff have to be crammed up into one day for real. And that's Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Really Sunday too, but because you can go to the grocery store and all that on Sundays. Now you got to set your doctor appointment up on Saturday. You got to set your dentist appointment up on Saturday. Everything got to be done to that extent on Saturday, because I don't know if you can do dentist appointments on Sundays. I never knew to do that. So, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of the appointments, the doctors, the dentists, or whoever, they trying to assign you when it's work hours. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, how you giving me a dentist appointment and you know I work? I don't get off at that time. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to use one of your off days that you probably really can use if you're in a cold climate and it's the winter gonna come up and you trying to stay out there, you know, stay out there cold, so you want to stay in the crib or whatever. But now you got to use one of them days to go to the dentist through the week and missing money too. But the dentist getting his money, the doctor getting their money, but you got to lose out on yours. So it's just really like how they got society built. You know what I'm saying? It just, so the weekend come, if you dating, the dating life is terrible because you got to wait to that. If you getting paid every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? So you got to wait to every 2 weeks to that second check, or them 2 checks that month got to go to your bills, your car notes, your insurance, your food, child support. Well, just saying whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So just think every month you might be left with, I'm going to say $300. So $300 after all your bills, everything paid for. So basically in reality, $300 a month that's going in your safe, that's your stash or whatever. So you doing your 300 times 12, and that's how much you got profit, you know what I'm saying, in a year. So now you got to try to build your credit up so you can have something extra. And it's like, we seen how they treated African Americans or foundational Black Americans, however you want to call it. We see how they done us, whereas we couldn't get loans, we couldn't do nothing. You know, they made the down payment rate through the roof. You know, you gotta almost match the bank. Y'all got all the money. Y'all own all the properties. You know what I'm saying? So it make people sit back in some cases and be like, well, if I be unemployed, the working class people gonna support me because I can get medical, you know, I can get public assistance, you know, I can live in low income housing, you know. But of course, you got other like-minded people. So now you're raising your child in this environment where everybody is stressed out, everybody upset, you know, and they just thinking of the life of crime. Let me see what nephew say. So, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, I'd be ready to have these type of conversations with the people because we can bounce off each other. We can learn from each other. And that's why I said, so now it's like, I'm going to just continue to do what I feel. Whenever I'm going to go live, you know, I ain't setting no times because like I told you, I'm not no blogger. I'm not no vlogger. I'm not no YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm a person, a notable person that got some knowledge, some wisdom, and some understanding that I'm a care to share. That's what I'm gonna describe myself as. I know everybody can give me all type of titles and this and that. I'm a world traveler, you know what I'm saying? But that's something knowledgeable and fun for me to do, you know. Some would say, is it a necessity? To me, it is. You know, I call myself a global gangster. You know, I made it to where those that wanted to look at my movement as negative, I made it into something positive. So the gangster part can be a mindset. You know, gangsters do what they want, suckers do what they can. Gangsters ain't taking no for an answer. So I can use my gangster as a goal accomplisher, meaning they said I can't travel the world. I'm a gangster. I'm traveling the world. Meaning like I ain't taking no for an answer. I'm not gonna let you discourage me from what I want to do. And then I made that global gangster stand for something. Young Black man from the ghettos of America, traveling the world. Global gangster to me. People, you going to Europe, some of them people prejudiced, this and that. Well, dig this here. I've been all over Europe. They ain't spit on me. They ain't punched me. They ain't did nothing. Because when they say, you going to be a pushover or you going to be a gangster, you going to stand up for yourself. They know if they tried to pull it, it ain't going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? So, do I got my tactics for when I land in these countries to help protect myself? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. And they say the tongue is powerful. So I'm going to stay in peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bothering you. Don't bother me. Y'all don't see me running around here messing with nobody, talking about nobody, jealous of nobody or nothing. So when the few people that wanted to speak ill or whatever on my name, I set the record straight. I ain't heard nothing from none of them. I don't know what they got going on. But you best believe once I started doing my homework on them and putting it out there, they didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got all the skeletons in the closet. We put out a mixtape called No Skeletons in Our Closet. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got something to hide. My life, our lives open books. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just be like, I don't understand it. It really just be the 7 deadly sins: jealousy, envy, glutton, and the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we dealing with. We can't even get past the jealous and the envious amongst our people. Like, I would love to be able to see, when last time we seen a Mr. T that was able to wear all them jewelry, you know what I'm saying? And nothing happened to him. You know? It's sad. We lost a young brother just recently, Pops, PNB Rock. You know, unfortunately, and it's like, fortunately, my first time meeting him was this year on his birthday. How ironic was that? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't video nothing. I didn't take no pictures or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do none of that because a lot of times I be forgetting that I do got social media platforms. I do have to get the videos. Um, I'm on live. So stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always trying to make something work for everybody. People want something for nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I can really speak on situations, but I'm not gonna do that because I do know everybody will follow my stuff, and whether it's personal situations. But I just want to say this: if I own a car lot, Jojo, did you go to the BET? No, I didn't go. To be honest, I didn't even know nothing about the BET Awards. You a solid street dude preaching the real. Appreciate y'all. I didn't know nothing about it. I'm just seeing on Instagram people posting they red carpet stuff. Um, so I made comments I sent to my little cousin, which is my tailor, which is considerably a stylist, you know. He cuts all my stuff up. I'm a custom made dude. I like, you know, I'll wear the high end stuff, but more than likely, I want the custom made stuff. I want my style, my liking. Even though me and my little cousin, we gonna go at it because I'm not gonna dress. I'm not saying I'm dissing these guys, them football players to be dressing like that and them basketball dudes, but that ain't my style. You know, I don't like nothing tight. I don't even want my tank top tight on me. My boxers, I'll be mad my socks too tight. That ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that skin tight stuff on no man. Like that ain't, I don't know. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, it's the style, it's the fitted. Man, listen, man. You know, if you have a body structure tight that will look presentable to a regular eye, cool. But you can't, I can't say you can't because you can. I don't want to keep making excuses for a person that's overweight, a person that's how they say America is the unhealthiest, right? We the unhealthiest. Everybody overweight, blah blah blah. So if you 600 pounds and you 5'7" and you putting on some spandex, you're gonna look like a whale. You know what I'm saying? So we only know what we know. Some gonna say it and it'll be cracking a joke about it, you know what I'm saying? And it's not to hurt your feelings, but at the same time, where do we get our pep talk from? Like, you unhealthy. You just gonna sit there, one of them deadly sins, glutton. You gonna sit there and feed yourself to death. It's crazy. But you want us to feel sorry for you because people making jokes about you being overweight, or because people making jokes about you, you know, smelling bad or something. You didn't let yourself get to that point. Some people say, I was depressed. So you ate up a whole grocery store. Okay, cool. We know you done that at that point. So now we want to get you in the gym. Some people say, hey, I'm a sponsor. I'm going to pay for it. I'm telling people, change your diet, blah, blah, blah. You going one in out the other because it becomes a habit. You know, you strung out on this sugar. Now they got all this fructose. And that's my thing. I want to lose my little ball of belly. You know what I'm saying? But if I see them soft batch chips ahoy, you know, you in the house with children, it's popcorns, it's Doritos, it's hot stuff, it's flaming hots, it's all this junk. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. Reese's, all the candy bars, Turtles, Snickers, and Reese cups. It's everything, and it's in your house. You only gonna walk past it so many times. Now, do I do good on it if I say I'm gonna do me a 90-day no sugar, meaning no juices? Of course, I ain't drinking no pop, but I hit me a ginger ale here and there, right? That's the most I reach for, a ginger ale, which I'm sure is high in sugar and fructose, so I ain't doing myself no justice. So you gotta stay away from the fructose, corn syrup, and all this they mixing in and stuff. So it's sugars and fructose and all type of stuff in the drinks. Then it's sugars in the food. You know, the starch turning into sugar. Like, we just can't lose. The diet is terrible. Big Mama's house Sunday dinner is a heart attack waiting to happen. All this fried chicken clogging up your arteries. I don't know. So like I say, it ain't being obesity. So America being obese, you know, I feel like, and this my thing to myself, if I go to tie my shoe and I making that noise just to tie my shoe, I know I'm unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So I tell guys, if our stomach's big and we got these baller bellies, that just show we unhealthy. You're not a street dude anymore. You now a global scholar. I like that. But I'll forever be a street dude. That don't bother me. I'm always be a project baby. I'm always be a ghetto baby. I'm always be a guy from the impoverished neighborhoods. Just like when you go to AA meetings, you know what I'm saying? They say once a crackhead, you always a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? That's their thing, because you never know when you're going to relapse. So at the end of the day, once it's in you, it's in you. Some got it in them, some got it on them. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I will always highlight where I come from, because that's how I became, as you say, a global scholar. Wanting better than what was in front of me in these projects. You know what I'm saying? So I take that title, global scholar. That's cool. I go for that. You know what I'm saying? That's an accomplishment to me. So I appreciate you for that, for highlighting it or speaking on it. One thing I do know, like I say, I'm an intelligent hoodlum, I'm an intelligent thug, whatever they want to call it. Them words ain't, and as y'all heard me say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words have never hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a tough household where I done heard everything under the sun. The sarcasm, the derogatory statements, I done heard it all. And from men and women, you know what I'm saying? Grew up with junkies, you know, strung out their whole life, grew up with millionaires, some that got high on their own supply, so they was functioning addicts, alcoholics. So when a person see like, he don't drink, he don't smoke, yeah, I learned from others' mistakes. So I was one where a great grandmother told me, take heed, right? Not only just take heed to the elders, it was take heed to everything that's around me, everything that's going on around me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he's right. You're a changed man. Yeah, I choose to be. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a better life. I've been shot. I've been stabbed. I've been to jail. You know what I'm saying? From juvenile to counties. Like, that ain't making me, that made me say I'm in a 4x10 spot. Can't nobody hit me. It's one person on the whole deck that if anything, if I'm going through something mental, of course, because I'm not used, it's just like right now. I'm a pet lover because I can see them, touch them, pet them, and go on. You know, I show y'all with the giraffes, the gorillas, the monkeys, the fish, cats, the dogs, the lions, you know what I'm saying? But I can go. I can see them in their habitat and I'm gone. I ain't trying to bring them. My children had a zoo at one point. Twin Siamese cats, frogs, dogs, twin Rottweiler puppies, birds, monkeys. I done had everything in my house, in the household, right? The children grew up with everything. Whatever they wanted, they had it. You know what I'm saying? Only thing ain't been in the house is an elephant and a giraffe and a tiger, a lion, you know? But Mike Tyson showed me that I can have that, you know, but I choose not to. Okay. So I mean, I care for my people. I know when my people is getting misled, bro. Like, I'm watching this stuff just like y'all watch it. I tune on to channels just like y'all tune on channels, and I see that they misguiding our people, man, old and young. Because there's a lot of older people that just don't got they just don't got it. You know what I'm saying? And they just ready to give up. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a person like you that if they seeing you got numbers and you got a following, they thinking that, and that's equating to them like you doing something right. And it's not. You just stirring up a bunch of stuff for these youngsters to crash out. So I was speaking about the young brother PNB Rock. That's sad, man. You know, like, and it's always our people doing it to each other. You know what I'm saying? That's jealousy, bro. That's envy. There ain't nothing else you can think of. You broke because you want to be broke. You got the same 24 hours in a day. He might made it with music. You might have made it starting working at a construction company and then becoming an owning one. You could have went to school and been an engineer. You could have took all type of trades. You chose not to. So then you chose to pick up a gun. You chose to go to somewhere and rob some people. You know what I'm saying? Then you get caught. Your life is gone. As the village, the whole village lose. He lost his life. Children lost a father. Fiance or girlfriend lost a husband or fiance or father of the child. You know what I'm saying? Mother lost her son, father lost his son. We lost all around the board. You get caught, you lost. You a lost grandson, you a lost father, you a lost son to your mother and father, you a lost brother to your brother siblings. We lose all around the board. But these vloggers feel like it's cool to keep getting on here. Oh, he said, oh, he said, oh, she said. I mean, they even doing it with the women. You think it's just be the guys. The rap girls is even going at it. You know what I'm saying? Just like Nicki them put out a record, she brought her choice people, a girl she deal with or she molding or looking out for, she put them on a record. That's great. That can help them, right? Who else? Megan come out with a song, her and Cardi B, and if they put people on their stuff. But when you looked at the media, it was them trying to go at them. Lil' Kim, she gonna be the queen. They try to put her against Nicki. You know, they have to be stronger, and they women, so they 99% feeling. So you know what I'm saying, they gonna deal with that. But that's women. The guys shouldn't be like this. The guys is killing each other. You know what I'm saying? Lining each other up, robbing each other. So you thinking you moving from your safe haven to where people might have a second guess, like, I grew up with homie, I ain't gonna do him like that. You move out, out of town, and all type of stuff gonna happen to you because don't nobody know you. You know, they feel like they can get away with it. Coward behavior, man. And you know, unfortunately, like I say, I met the young brother on his birthday. So this year I was with him on his birthday at Drake and Kanye concert in LA. That was my first time that I know of laying eyes on him and interacting with him. We walked the whole long ass shit together, got on the elevator together, we was chopping it up. Woo. They knew me, I didn't know them. You know what I'm saying? Until my little brother told me, like, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, what's his songs? I'm not ashamed to say that. What's his song? Then when he said, oh yeah, I like him. No, that's who that is. Okay. Because I might miss out on a few videos or whatever. Humble dude. Like I said, it was his birthday, youngster. You know, he got all his jewelry on. That's normal to me. I was him before. You know what I'm saying? Young, all the jewelry. That was me. You know what I'm saying? In the trenches, whatever. He from Philly. So, you know, he feel like if I can survive in Philly, see, and that's that statement. If I can survive in Chicago, I can survive everywhere. And then people will go somewhere and they get laxed, and you not knowing your surroundings have changed. You in a whole nother city, you in a whole nother state, and your face is not familiar around here. So that's a clean old school right there. That's a 71 Caprice Classic too. All white, I like that. So now I appreciate older cars, but it's like in today's society, if you don't got the Benz or the Maybach, you broke, you trash, you nothing. Man, start living for what you like. Start doing what you want to do. Stop trying to please everybody. Please yourself. Start with you first. You know, from the inside out. You know, you are what you eat, so keep in mind what you put in your body. You know, you can Google everything now. What's the backlash of this? You know, if I drink this, what could happen? You're going to punish your kidney. You're going to punish your liver. Because you got people so ignorant now. Well, I can drink this. We got 2 kidneys, or we only need 1. That's the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. But I'm watching these young guys popping these pills, that drinking this stuff that's a concoction that don't even supposed to be together. This why one of T.K. Kirkman's favorite lines, who raised you? You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's my lane. I'm trying to bring knowledge to the neutral world, especially for our people. We are dying at a rapid rate due to high blood pressure. Facts, big dog. It's on the individual to get it right. Where would you like to live outside of America? Can't wait to see you on Drink Champs. Where would I want to live outside of America? I really loved Ethiopia. I can't say that enough. It's crowded. It's a lot of people, you know. But I really loved Ethiopia. And it depends on, do I want culture? Do I, I'm from a 3rd biggest city, Chicago. So do I want to, due to the fact that I grew up with millions of people and a lot of traffic and this and that, would I want to grow my rest of my years out in someone crowded, like someplace crowded? Or would I want to go to like a South Africa, widespread culture, laid back safaris, blah, 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 like that? I think if I ain't mistaken, I don't know if it was Uganda, it was just somewhere that I seen that's gonna be #1 on the continent of the motherland. Maybe it was Nigeria, I'm not sure. 2034, I think they said it was gonna be the richest country, something like that. But yeah, I guess scenery would matter. Scenery would matter. If I want to be around traffic, noise, a lot of people, or if I want to be somewhere kind of widespread, more relaxed, chill, like where I just came from, Utah, Arizona, out in the desert, big old crib, less rain, snow, less, none of that. Have me a big old pool, whether it's indoor, outdoor. Make my home like I live now. Make my home my sanctuary. Like all my fun is in my home. Throw me some video games, my movie room, whatever, to where that's that. And then, like I say, you got cars, buses, planes, trains. You can always travel. So I guess that's my toss-up of not knowing. Do I want to move somewhere quiet, peaceful, or move somewhere where there's a large population? Because you got to think, countries in Africa is bigger than America. So it's like 400 million people, 400 million or more people in a lot of them countries. So you got to think, they got 55 countries in the continent of the motherland. And I was just watching a graph. I think I probably did a live on that before and showed the guy saying how they lie on the graph trying to make Asia look like it's bigger than Africa. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? When you can fit half of Europe, a majority of it, in one country. You know what I'm saying? So we still dealing with that, man. We still dealing with that. I think a lot of places will be better if the colonizers get out of there. They revamp and go back to their roots, if some even know their roots, because of course all over the world we were stripped from our heritage, we were stripped from our languages, we were stripped from our roots. We was stripped from belief systems and all that. So they made it, you either gonna be African, you either gonna be Muslim, you either gonna be Christian, believe in the Torah, or Buddhist, you know what I'm saying, like that. So certain places is very clean. Like I be OCD, so I like a lot of well manicured stuff. Believe it or not, Mexico is a beautiful country. Everybody just, you hear about everybody, oh, Los Cabos, Cancun, and that's really all you hear. But you got Puerto Vallarta, you got Acapulco, you know, it's other Durango. You got other places in Mexico that's green pastures type places that's nice, well kept. Uh, it's actually a new spot over there now. They just built one of them hotels that it kind of make you think you in Greece. You know, Costa Rica is very nice with the mineral pools, because you really can't go nowhere and see the mineral pools. I haven't been nowhere really and seen mineral pools besides Costa Rica for real that I can think of. Um, of course, Greece got that look because they painted. They knew how to bounce everything off the water. So you got that blue ocean. You paint everything white, and that look just like, man, you know what I'm saying. But then when you get there, you go to Mykonos, the upkeep of the hotels and the structure of them built, they got like that old Greek mythology look and stuff. But my scholars and my people in the conscious community, you mean that African from the Kemet that they revamped, so you always gonna have somebody go in. But that's right though. They done jacked everything. Now that the queen had passed on, are y'all going to Belgium? Are y'all going to England and getting our artifacts and stuff back that they've stolen from these countries? And are y'all giving them back? We haven't yet, or I have yet to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So even though I said the title of this was what? Crime does pay, but you keep that in your mind. You can do some crime, but you gotta be you gotta pay attention for the karma. You gotta be mindful of the what can come from that, the repercussions that can come from that. I want to popularize entrepreneurship and working. I came from all that, so I'm not a hypocrite. I've done everything that y'all can think. Anything besides harming children, you know what I'm saying? And me personally indulging in drugs, self-hate, hurting myself, like I haven't done nothing like that. But for the most part, like all my principles and morals are intact to today, but throwing rocks at cars, stealing cars, setting them on fire, breaking in houses, breaking in stores, strong arm robberies, robberies with guns, fighting, shooting, stabbings. I've done all of it. I've been a part of all of it, and I'm glad I've been able to be blessed and realize that way of life is not the life that you should live. So that's why I'm able to think before I can react. But you're gonna always catch those that, just by me having this conversation, one can think they can play with me, or one can think that, oh, he must get soft and he gonna lose his life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna joke about it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Once again, like I said, I'll forever be who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't choose to harm you, or I'm not out here taunting you, don't mean that you think you can come bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever wrath I put on you, that's what it's gonna be, because I'm not bothering you. I'm not messing with you or nothing. And I see people say, oh man, OG gun and got warm and all this, they think they saying something slick, saying something cool. But then when one of them fake like they reaching and they already dead on the ground, now his homies is left to say, oh man, he was just playing, man. Oh, why I told him, man, don't play with you, man. You ain't one of them and all this. And it's too late. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I want to continue to live the rest of my years out, gray hair. I don't want to smoke no cigars. But like I say, I want to see my greats grow up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not bothering you. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? And just know I'm not bothering you. I'm not going to let no crash dummy vloggers, bloggers, or none of that throw my name in the mix and keep up nothing. If it's something simple, I'm address it. If some guys speak on me, I'm gonna say this and that. But all them fake ghost pages and a guy saying all this and that, people I never met and all that, like, man, that can't do nothing to me. You know, you seeing all this messy stuff, this clubhouse stuff and all, like, man, download for what? What I'm downloaded for? Could I get paid to be on there? If I can't pay to be paid to be on there, I don't want to be on there. For what? What I'm going on there for? I'm gossip. It's gossip. It's gossip in the city. That's what I call it. Clubhouse gossip in the city. Now some say, oh, they got stocks. You can invest in it. Yeah, but that's still kind of like an unmorally thing to me too. Like, I know it's messy. All money ain't good money. So I don't even want to invest in that. Just always the new popular thing. You know how many people lose in the stock market? They lose all day, every day. All money ain't good money. So I'm not just going to invest in no anything because y'all saying it's popular at the moment. Like, get out of here. You know, I'm trying to see our people be these platform builders. What's taking that so long? A brother that was making something for Tesla car, brother out of Detroit. I think I posted him on the channel. He had that orange car. He was selling for like 1.2 million or something. I was trying to broker them cars. I was trying to sell them. Well, Floyd Mayweather knew about them already, but I sent him to Stunner. Stunner checked it out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to deal with your surroundings, the millionaires, the billionaires you might know. And that's ways that you can broker deals, and those are ways that you can make money. So when some be nosy and in a person pocket, you know, I broker deals, you know, sell properties, sell vehicles. You know, whatever that I invested in and I get a return on, to when they say, well, how you maintain your way of life and your lifestyle, that's how. And that's why a lot of times I say I work for what I want and leave it at that. But you know, you got people that's extra nosy. You know, they mad that I'm not a scammer. They mad that I'm not dealing no drugs. Even when the marijuana became halfway legal, you know, because the feds didn't allow it to be, you know, they wasn't even taking the money in the banks and all that. So you had to think about that. That left you open free game for robberies and everything. So, you know what I'm saying? Ideas of having my own strands and all that. Yeah, I could have been doing all that. You know what I'm saying? And it did give you that, oh, they was just locking you up for this, but now they letting you do it, you know what I'm saying? And you can make money legally. So it did make a person that was an ex-hustler feel like, okay, well, I can do it legally now with the less stress and everything. But it's still not the less stress, because now that you do have all this and you making this profit from this, and the robbers and the jack boys is knowing that, hey, they can't put that money in banks. Now you're gonna have a bunch of breaking and entries everywhere. I remember a sister in California. She was one of the first ones to have like a dispensary, her and her partners, and they put up the bulletproof glass and all that, and the city fined them and made them take that down. So you basically saying, I'm in Jack Boy, California, and these criminals know that we can't have bulletproof glass up here. Come on, man. You just made us open game for a robbery. So I was telling her, like, you know, I'm more concerned for her safety, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's what guys do. They wake up ready to rob. They go to sleep ready to rob. And then even with us, when we were shorties coming up, robbing and jacking, it was like, I remember then telling them, listen, we can't keep doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? If we hit this lick, or we hit 2 licks, we hit 3 licks, and we just going to the stores and buying jewelry and cars and clothes, and then we looking for the next lick, they don't gotta always go our way, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because we 4, 5 deep, 6 deep, running up in somebody's house, they can be 4, 5, 6 deep in that house, all of them with bangers too, playing cards or whatever. And as soon as we kick the door, this return fire. 1 or 2 of us lose our life. So they be looking like, but I always was putting this on their mind. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm always looking like, listen, man, we not going, this ain't going to keep on just happening, bro. Like, and then y'all ain't coming up with no plan. It was never no plan. We just the biggest, baddest guys with the gun. We gonna go do. No, I wasn't going for that. I wasn't going for it. So that's why it's like, you know, it's sad, but majority of my back is my homies I grew up with, family members, you know what I'm saying? And majority died in death and gun violence, you know what I'm saying? Girls and all, you know? So it's like I had to put a mural to keep them with me, and that's a reminder and a remembrance for me, you know, to say, man, where I came from, you know, like never forget that. Like, and that's why when I was buying cars, I had cars, and if the car rims got stole or the car got stole or whatever, I just equated it as like, okay, that's how I feel right now is how people felt when I was taking their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I never got upset about it. You know what I'm saying? I never got upset about it, and I just changed my life for the better. And to be honest, things been going great for me. No reason to complain. I'm not upset about nothing. I'm satisfied with who I am. I'm not compromising my manhood or none of that. Like, that ain't gonna never happen. And I just want the best for our people. So I think in my life right now, I just want to see the best for our people. Honestly, I think that's my main focus. Like, you know, the young sisters making their money, they putting out the ratchet music, this and that. But you know, they millionaires now already off the ratchet stuff. So you got the people ear. So now if you can switch it around to where Queen Latifah and MC Light and Miss Melody and them was coming from, switch it up on them. You know, you're a millionaire now. See, everybody always complain and say, well, I need some money. If I have some money, I can do this and that. Okay, your ratchet song blew up. It got you the millions, right? So now you can go buy you some properties. You can invest in some things and live happily ever after and never put out another record in life if you don't want to, right? So it's no excuses for that. So now you just show your character if you continue to make that type of music. And you know what's happening in our neighborhoods. And you know that these children are listening to you over their parents. Yeah, the artist gonna say, man, it's the parents' fault. Y'all always blame everything on the artist. But y'all, come on, man up. Woman up. Y'all know these children listening to y'all. We the disciplinarians. They're gonna always run from the disciplinarian. It's just gonna happen. They're gonna always run from the disciplinarian. If you the disciplinarian, they're gonna run from you. When the mother whoop you, what you do? I'm going to my daddy's house. When your daddy whoop you, I'm going to my mama's house. When mama and daddy say no, where my grandmama at? That's just natural. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this the most lax, the one that's gonna let you stay outside till 11:30 when you supposed to be in at 8:30 or when the street lights come on. The one who ain't paying the most attention, that's where you want to go. Granny old, she tired, she ain't finna be running up and down on the street. So now I want to go live with my grandmama, but you lying. I want to look after my grandmama, clean up for her, make sure. So you thinking, okay, this child is being a great Samaritan. They really want to do something right. In reality, you just want to go, you know, put granny to sleep, and now you got 6 of your homeboys or 6 of your homegirls in her basement. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be quiet. Y'all down there smoking. You spraying the spray or cracking the window. By the time granny wake up, she really don't know you done put the wall plug in. Or she probably do know, but she less feel like, well, she in the house, she ain't outside doing it. I ain't got to worry about her out there. You know, but I end it right here and just get back on. But you know, I'm gonna just share my thoughts. That's what I'm gonna do. Share my thoughts.